exhaust again, right? Well, I added a resonator, about a 15-inch glass pack, just to dampen some of the gnarliness, and I think it's going to make it a little more tolerable in the neighborhood. That is in addition to the other work I did in the last video. Here's a little update. I've got the interior stripped out. Well, mostly, I guess. I did put the seats back in. I pulled the carpet. I was just going to freshen up the carpet, but then I wanted to take the opportunity to freshen up the headliner too. So I pulled the windows out and then stretched the headliner and then re-dyed it. I'm pleased with how it turned out. That's an original headliner. Was way less frustrating than trying to replace the headliner. And then at this point I thought, well shoot man, I've got the trim off. Now's a great time to paint the car. So I'm stripping everything else. Let me shut it off here. I'll be pulling the handles soon, but you can see around here I've got the tail lights and the extension panels, and well, yeah, you can see what's been removed. Around the front, because I'm going to change the color, so I wanted to get in the jams real good. So I pulled the fenders so I can do a nice job cleaning and detailing in here and then painting. Check this out. Original factory chalk marks down there. Grease pencil, I guess. I found some across the front here too. I think that's kind of cool. And there's more over here. I'm not sure what they mean. A little tiny X over here. You can see my rebuilt suspension. Also going to repair, there's some apron damage here. You can see that, well, you can see this has kind of been pushed back, and this is all wrinkled and wrinkled and wrinkles. So I'm going to end up probably putting a come along here, pulling it, and then tapping this to kind of bring the structure back in alignment. Not that it's super bad. I mean, it was put together just fine when I bought it, but I want to make a little improvement there. Also discovered, you know, the VIN numbers are visible when you pop the hood through there's a little cutout in the fender sheet metal right here. But what's not visible, interestingly enough, is the second VIN number. That matches this one over here. So this is, you know, if you're thinking your car is stolen or it's missing that number, pop the fender up and have a look. There's the VIN number. So kind of cool. I didn't know that. And this is the beauty of a California car. This car is 61 years old, and I mean, it's rust free. I've seen videos online of people restoring them back east, and this whole panel's rotten out. I mean, this stuff rots out. It's incredible where these things rot. This is an original splash shield. It's still black. It still has the rubber. We do have a little surface rust here, but I think this door's been messed with because it doesn't sit right. You can see it's a little high over here. That's the other thing I'm going to do while this fender's off, is I'm going to adjust this door. And also, it's a great time to replace the spring here. So I got some of the pieces lined up here just because. And today I found a guy on Facebook Marketplace selling a brand new hood. It's a reproduction, they all are, but it was cheaper than buying, you know, from the store because he had it just sitting. I don't want to have to use reproduction parts, but I also don't want to deal with fixing this dent. I don't think it'll ever look right, and I think I'll have hours invested into it. So that hood cost me $200, and I think that's money well spent. There's a couple of other little pieces that are just a little bit mangled and bondoed that I'm going to end up replacing, but for the most part this car is beautifully intact, and I think I'm going to go forth with my plan on Poppy Red. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.